facts of Puerto Rico history. Puerto Rico is a beautiful island with a proud people, a rich culture, and a history filled with resilience. These are 15 events and issues that many Puerto Ricans believe have shaped their relationship with the United States and continue to influence the island today. 1. The Gag La Ley de la Mordaza. In 1948, Puerto Rico passed what became known as the Gag Law. It made it illegal to display the Puerto Rican flag, sing patriotic songs, or advocate for Puerto Rican independence. Many people were arrested simply for expressing their political beliefs. Critics see this as one of the darkest periods for freedom of speech on the island, and a painful chapter in Puerto Rican history. 2. Act 60. Act 60 offers major tax incentives to people who move to Puerto Rico and qualify under the law. Supporters believe it brings investment and jobs, while many Puerto Ricans argue it has contributed to rising housing prices, displacement of local families, and increased inequality. The debate continues today. 3. The Jones Act. The Merchant Marine Act of 1920, commonly called the Jones Act, requires that goods shipped between U.S. ports travel on American-built, American-owned, and American-crewed ships, making many everyday products more expensive. 4. Language and schools. After the United States took control of Puerto Rico in 1898, there were periods when U.S. officials promoted English as the primary language of instruction in public schools. Many Puerto Ricans viewed these policies as an attempt to reshape the island's culture and identity. Today, Spanish remains the primary language spoken throughout Puerto Rico. 5. Medical research and birth control trials. During the 20th century, Puerto Rico became the site of important medical research, including early birth control pill trials. Historians have documented that many women participated with limited information compared to today's informed consent standards. This remains a controversial chapter in medical ethics. 6. VX bombing range. For decades, the U.S. Navy used VX as a military training and bombing range. Residents protested because of concerns about environmental contamination, noise, and health effects. After years of peaceful protests and activism, the Navy ended its operations on VX in 2003. 7. The Jayuya Uprising. In 1950, supporters of Puerto Rican independence launched an uprising in Jayuya. The U.S.-backed Puerto Rican government responded with military force, including air attacks on the town. The event remains one of the most debated and emotional moments in Puerto Rico's political history. 8. Hurricane Mara. In 2017, Hurricane Mara devastated Puerto Rico. The storm destroyed homes, hospitals, roads, and the electrical grid. Thousands of deaths have been linked directly and indirectly to the disaster. Many Puerto Ricans criticize the federal government's response as slow and inadequate and believe the island deserved faster and greater assistance. 9. Puerto Ricans serve in the U.S. military. Puerto Ricans have proudly served in every major U.S. military conflict for more than a century. Thousands have earned medals for bravery and sacrifice. Many people point out that Puerto Ricans fight and die for the United States while still lacking voting representation in presidential elections if they live on the island. 10. Housing, tourism, and gentrification. Many Puerto Ricans are concerned that increasing numbers of luxury developments, short-term rentals, and outside investors are making it harder for local families to afford homes. Critics argue that some communities are being displaced from neighborhoods they have lived in for generations. 11. The U.S. takeover in 1898. Following the Spanish-American War, Spain ceded Puerto Rico to the United States. The island experienced major political and economic changes. Large American corporations invested in agriculture and other industries. While ownership patterns shifted, historians continue to debate the long-term effects of these changes on Puerto Rican society. 12. Puerto Rican identity. Despite political disagreements over Puerto Rico's future, Puerto Ricans remain deeply proud of their language, flag, traditions, music, and history. Around the world, Puerto Ricans continue celebrating their culture and passing it on to future generations. 13. Political promises. For decades, Puerto Rico has debated its political future, including statehood, independence, and enhanced self-government. Many Puerto Ricans believe Washington has not always responded consistently to the island's political questions, leaving uncertainty about Puerto Rico's long-term status. 14. The economy. Puerto Rico's economy faces unique challenges because of its political relationship with the United States, federal laws, public debt, and oversight by the Financial Oversight and Management Board created under PROMESA have all influenced economic decisions. Many residents continue calling for greater local control over the island's future. 15. A resilient people. Despite wars, hurricanes, economic hardship, migration, and political disagreements, Puerto Rico continues to stand strong. Puerto Ricans have contributed to music, science, sports, medicine, military